Gusto ko lang po i-share po sa inyo yung experience ko with my card. Last July 25 po, tayo po ay na-deduction na ng 88 pesos. So last March, naka-experience ko din po yan na na-deductionan din po ako. Yan, nakalink po yung Grab ko sa aking card, sa aking Atomic card. So yun po sa awareness po ninyo, mas maganda po na hindi po tayo nagli-link, hindi po natin pinapatagal ng link. Kung tayo man po ay gagamit, atin pong i-remove din po agad yung link po noon. Kasi hindi ko po alam kung saan nakuha yung kung bakit ako nabawasan ng 88 pesos. So, ito na yung pangalawang beses na na-deductionan po ako. Ang una ko pong ginawa ay nag-submit po ako ng complaint, ng request. Sabi ko dyan, this is already the second time that 88 pesos has been deducted from my account without my authorization. I received both an email and an application notification about the transaction, but I did not use my card at the time of the charge and I was at home. I am requesting that you investigate these unauthorized transactions immediately. I explain why these charges upward and process a refund if they were made without my consent. I also ask that you secure my account and card to prevent any further unauthorized charges. I look forward to your prompt response and resolution. Thank you. So, yun po yung ating pong hiniling dun po sa ating pong customer service kasi wala po akong makontak, wala pong contact number na pwede nating matawagan with Atomic Card. Then, kaagad naman po nag-reply po yung ating pong customer service. Sabi natin, thank you for reaching out. We understand your concerns regarding your Atomic transaction. So, yan. Skip na po natin yan. Then, meron silang important reminders. Ang important reminders nila ay before submitting daw ng ating pong dispute, select the correct dispute reason. Please ensure the reason you choose accurately reflects the issue. Submitting a dispute under the wrong reason, selecting fraud for a merchant-related issue may result in the case being rejected under MasterCard rules. And a new dispute for the same transaction cannot be submitted again. So, hindi na po tayo pwedeng mag-submit ng complaint, ng dispute, kung yun din pong transaction po na iyon. So, yun. Then, kapag narong reason nga po tayo, ay mawawalan din po ng visa. Ibig sabihin ay mare-reject din kung ang ating pong reason ay fraud. Then, may penalty fee po if MasterCard rules against your dispute. A penalty fee may apply. So, review before submitting. Please carefully review the dispute, your dispute details before submission to avoid delays. Then, meron pa po silang ibang email. We've received your dispute request. We have received your dispute request and initiated up to review the process. Then, last July 28 naman po, ay tayo po ay naka-receive ng email. Dear customer, we have complete the review of your dispute request. Unfortunately, your dispute was not approved as the transaction does not meet the criteria for fraud. So, hindi daw po yung fraud. Kaya, dahil nga 88 pesos lang, wala na tayong magawa. Kundi, secure na lang po natin yung ating pong account. Then today, naisipan ko pong mag-submit ng complaint doon po kay Grab naman. So, mag-aantay pa po tayo kung ano po yung magiging decision po nila. So, for now, ingatan ko lang po muna yung card ko. At siguro po talagang hindi na ako magli-link ng aking pong card sa kung saan-saan pong application. So, yan po pala yung risk na naka-link na hindi mo ina-unlink after using your credit card. So, yun po yung advice ko sa inyo. Kung meron mo po kayong credit card, debit card, huwag nyo pong ililink sa mga application. Kasi hindi naman po tayo makakasiguro na safe talaga yung pagkalink ng ating pong debit or credit card sa mga application. So, yun lang. Sana nakatulong to. Kung na pong share ko sa inyo, makiki-follow, like, and share.